Hello, welcome back, croeso nôl to the channel. I'm back riding my bike. So, the knee is feeling a fair bit better. It's still not 100%, but enough for me to get training again. And you are coming along for, well, 3.5 to 4 hours. I'm gonna say 4. Gonna do 3 times 20 minutes, kind of fat max, but LT1 if I'm feeling good and the knee's all right. But basically, we're gonna look at 4 minutes around 300 watts fat max-ish, 1 minute off around 240, basically just to break it up for the knee so I'm not doing a full 20-minute block at 300 watts. If I'm feeling good, then I'll progress it on to around 315, just below LT1. Outside, it is pretty cold. So last night it got down to like -2 because the sky was just so clear. And now it is 11 o'clock and it's finally getting warmer. However, it still feels like around 2 degrees. So I have kitted up nice and warm. I've got a base layer on, one kind of long sleeve, not particularly thick jersey, short sleeve gabber, and a gilet to keep me warm, as I do plan on going up the Black Mountain towards the end of the ride. Also, I am back now on my race bike, my Trek Madone SLR Gen 7. No, the one that came with the first weird cutout thing, the airy one, not the brand new one. Also, I am going to be using my GoPro on the front underneath my Wahoo, so hopefully get some footage using that. But before I show you my bike and how it's set up ready for today's ride, I have a slight request. If you are new to watching these videos and you have a YouTube account, please would you subscribe to this channel and also drop a like, as it will massively help, because I am just a tiny channel of like 300 subscribers. So yeah, please subscribe, that'd be amazing. Also got some racing coming up, so do some like race weekend vlogs and stuff like that. But let's go on to the bike. Here we are, the Trek. So nothing really has changed from my bike from last year, apart from my position, where I have brought the saddle slightly forward, just because to help effectively lower my saddle height and maybe help my knee. But I might also bring it forward a bit further and maybe bring the nose down a little bit. I have got the GoPro just here underneath my Wahoo, which is actually outside, getting used to the temperature, because I hate it when you start riding it says 20 degrees, but it's obviously not. Other than that, we are completely the same. In these two bottles here, I have 200 grams of carbs, 200 grams of carbs, basically because I do not like getting food out of my pocket when it's cold and faffing around with wrappers. So I'd rather just get it all in there, and then we're good to go. I have got some bars in my pocket for emergency, but basically I've done 130 grams of table sugar or granulated sugar, 130 grams of granulated sugar, and in both of them then an extra 70 grams of maltodextrin to bring me up to a 2-to-1 glucose to fructose ratio. One thing I did forget to mention, you're on the GoPro now because my phone's in my pocket and I've started wintering up, is we are still in the winter in Wales. So I am running a mudguard, a rear light, and a saddlebag, which obviously I'd use anyway all throughout the year. But let's get kitted up. Got thick gloves, batteries all charged up, so if it does get cold I can warm my hands up. And yeah, better get cracking. Right, there we go. First effort done. As you can see, starts to unzip a bit. Yeah, it's like, I think 6-7 degrees at the moment. 5 degrees, there you go. In the sun though, which is nice and warm. However, I'm about to go down onto the old coach road, which goes between Carmarthen and Llandilo. And that in the winter, I don't really get any sun, so I'm resting. That's gonna be the cold part. But yeah, first effort, felt all right. Bit of a twinge, my like hip flex going down towards my knee on the right side, but I sat up a bit, got out of the like tucked up like sort of more aero position and it felt better. So yeah, heart rate was pretty decent, like 150, low 150s. And it was, in the end, just over 20 minutes, 302 watts. So that's all right, you know, feel pretty good. Yeah, I shall see you after number 2 and number 3. So I'll catch up with you at the top of the Black Mountain. Right, here we go. I am 16 minutes into the last one. I'm not breaking this one up, just so I can spend some actual time fat max. So yeah, heart rate starts to rise now. It's at 160 for this one, so showing the kind of aerobic losses I've had over the last 5 weeks. But yeah, coming towards the top of the Black, it'll be super windy over the top, hence I'm talking to you now and not at the top. I'll probably just keep going over the top. And yeah, so far stats of the ride: 2 hours 55, 31k an hour, 264 watts. It's all right. So yeah. Oh gosh, it's hard to talk when you're doing 160 beats a minute. Anyway, I'm into a headwind now, so I shall chat to you when I make it home. Right, back home, shake, and I'll do some stretching now. But yeah, some stats I'll put up on the screen, but 3 hours 46, 117k, 31k an hour, 254 watts average, 270 normalized. So just under 3,500 kilojoules of work. And then if we go down to the heart rate, it got high towards the end. So we're looking at 144 average, 169 max. But yeah, it's like average was like 137 maybe, around that, after 2 hours. So another hour and 45 must have been like closer to the mid 150s. But all in all, good ride. Did the 3 blocks. Last one felt pretty good, other than the high heart rate. I felt all right. And yeah, before my muscles get too cold, I am going to stretch them out. And then let's have some food. So I never actually finished the video yesterday. I was in a rush to get out of the house. So I ate my food in the car whilst I was going. Anyway, that is the end of this video. It's nice to be back out training properly. You know, the knee is definitely on the mend and it feels better every single ride. But, you know, it's not perfect yet. I still need to work on it. But until that one, this is me finishing this video. So I'd like to thank you for watching it. If you've got this far, please drop a like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Tabo.